What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video by me, Dina.
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
Man, excluding my update video that I uploaded here on my YouTube recently, I have not filmed in quite some time. Usually I will film a batch of videos and then spend a good several days to edit and upload. But yeah, I almost feel kind of rusty. I don't know why. Like, it even took me a long time to be like, oh, okay, this light, this and that. So yeah, it almost feels like a comeback, minus the idol and talent part. But yeah, before I move on to a whole new list, as I spoke about in my update video, I need to catch up on what I have remaining. So that brings me to Lee Min-hyuk, aka HUTA. When I saw HUTA, right? Is that how you say it? When I saw HUTA, I was like, is that a typo of Yuta from NCT? But yeah, it looks like that might be his stage name or something. I don't know, maybe I'll get more information in the comments below. But yeah, Lee Min-hyuk, the visual king from Kingdom Legendary War, visual king from BTOB, and my bias wrecker of BTOB. My bias being Yeoon, but yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to the music video for Boom and then the dance practice right after. And the dance practice I'll be watching twice. First time where I just, no pausing or talking, get the performance effect. And second time is where I will talk about the things I like of the choreography. Man, Lee Min-hyuk, besides him just being super fine, I know that he is a really good rapper, so I'm very interested to see what Boom is all about. So yeah, let me just go ahead and zip it. It's been a while. I'm officially a month late to this, so let's go ahead and zip it, hit the play button for Lee Min-hyuk, aka HUTA's Boom music video.
So with Dina here for a quick pause before we get started. I would like to give a big shout out to my Captain Jack Sparrows over on my Patreon for the super support. I don't mean to be dramatic, but y'all literally help me with keeping my boat, also known as my life, stay afloat along with the rest of the crew.
It's going to be the best part I've ever seen.
Alright, let's get it. See what I said about Visual King? Ooh. Okay, this is gritty. Musicality. Ooh. What is he doing? Ooh. Okay, he's been. Okay, he sounds. Okay. Oh my god. Boom shakalaka. Why is he so smooth with it? I don't think I am. Okay, this is really gritty and cool. Oh, yo. Ooh. Ooh. This damn pre-chorus is like piercing my heart. Yo. Why? Like, why is he so smooth? Okay, this video is phenomenal. Why is he going so high? The fuck? Oh! Like Why are you gonna take off your shirt and ask me that? No. Oh. Lifted. Look at him just getting it. I mean, yeah, don't call me out like that, but yeah. That's all I can do. I can just smile and just, you know, stay respectful with my reactions. If I didn't want to, I would say a lot more. And yeah, this song, okay, yeah. Let's let's go by levels. The song first. The song is really gritty and cool. The whole beginning of the whole verses are like being like really gritty, hardcore raps, and then going to this like high note of a pre-chorus. I really love the contrast between the two because I think it was pretty obvious that it, you know, threw me off track. I was just like, what? And like, just him doing that high note is like, why? Like, why are you gonna like just kill us figuratively? And going to like this gritty, like, you know, it went from the gritty verse with the rap, right? Then it went to like that high. I'm not even gonna try and sing it because I don't want to ruin y'all's ears. The pre-chorus goes into like this difference, and then it goes back into like that gritty cool, and it's almost like very instrumental-ish in the chorus because you don't really hear too much words. I like the boom shakalaka. It's kind of it's very old school. Like the it's like I want to talk about the scene of the chains, but at the same time I don't because I want to stay respectful. But let's just say that why are you gonna do that? Like, take off your shirt and have chains on and then ask that question. It's like, you tease ass. Okay, you know what? Yeah. I'm like trying so hard to come up with adjectives. He is looking fine. And the music video was really cool. Ever since the beginning to the end, I kind of felt like I was facing the final boss. Like, y'all know when y'all play Street Fighter and, you know, you go to like the stages of what? Vega and Bison. Yeah, it gave me like a final boss kind of feel. And I almost felt like I was just in a trance. And it's kind of like everything he said in the beginning, kind of like, you know, just join us. So that's what I felt. I almost felt like pressured, but at the same time, I was glad to be. Yeah, that was very weird, but that's just how I feel. Anyways. Yeah, now I want to see the whole dance in full because I saw just a lot of good visual king things and then a chain on bare skin. Here we go with the boom choreography practice video. It's that whole throne effect. Ooh, even more effective here. Ooh, yeah, that musicality step there. Oh. Hey, the ladies came in and went right into it. Gosh, seriously, that pre-chorus. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Nice. Gosh. Ooh. Nice. Okay, ladies, seriously. They're so swaggy. Yes. That move. Okay, a little bit of a solo peek out right there. What's with all this binding thing? Okay. Yes, look at this. That's a lot of like core work just overall. Whoa, yeah, even more. What's with all this bondage type thing? Ooh, yes. Okay, what? Like, put away that tongue, please. Like, they're hyping each other up. Woo, smooth. Like, Minhyuk is very good looking. I just have to say that he's very, very good looking. What I really like about this choreography is the fact that it's not super extra. They could have went really extra with it, as in like a lot of difficult combination and just super difficult choreography. But they stuck to be like just very smooth with it. Whenever I was watching the music video, I remember saying the word smooth a lot, just being very smooth. So it makes sense for the choreography to be a lot more smooth. And also how I spoke about how the music video and the song overall kind of gave me that whole master stage, or like the ending, boss for you to beat kind of stage. And how can I say this? When it's a boss, when somebody who's like in boss mode, or like kind of like at the top of the chain, they don't really have to do too much except breathe because they're already within the boss mode. So I think that also is very fitting that the choreography is not super crazy. And as I said about him feeling like a final boss, I like that a lot of the choreography is highlighting on him just being like, yeah, I'm the boss, look at me. Even that one section where he kind of stood there and like looking at where the dancers were like doing their thing, it gave me a flashback to Mayfly Paint, where when he came out with the big brush and he was just like standing there like doing like going, what am I doing? But he was spitting and he just kind of stood there. It's like that's all he had to do because he was the final boss. So okay. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to say too much about the choreography, but I do want to watch it again just to point out certain things that highlights everything that I just said. So yeah, here we go, second time. See, I just like that they present him. Okay, yeah, like I love this imagery. First of all, he just came up through like, yeah, I woke up like a boss, as a boss. And they made like this throne for him, and the ladies like this like swivel and like like this. It's just a beautiful shape instead of him just standing in the middle and they're just standing on his side. Like they created a visual for the king that he is. Okay, so another thing that I forgot to say is that I really, as not hardcore as the choreography is, I really love that the choreography highlights and plays around with the musicality. And I noticed that right off the bat here. Let me turn it up a little bit more because the song's kind of quiet. See the, and then right here, when it goes dun 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 dun, dun, and you hear like, because I think the main thing, or at least from my ears, I mainly hear his vocals or rapping first. So the background music is not super foreground to me, the whole doom, doom. And so I like that the choreography steps on that to kind of like bring that instrumental back to, or somewhat up there with his rap. See, yeah, like that's a nice popping. So, again, a lot more with playing around with the musicality or highlighting it. Ooh, yeah, seriously, very controlled popping. dun, da, 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 da. And the way that, like, seriously, he really comes off as a final boss, and they're like, you know, worshipping him, as we all should with Lee Min-hyuk. But yeah, the way they turn on that, like, it's again playing around the musicality. Ooh, I like the way he because instead of the dancers just randomly running off, I like the way he did the dun dun, because it's like him, like, you know, sending off the male dancers for the female dancers to come. Just little incorporation things like that just makes him even more boss. Okay, no, yeah, the way the ladies just came in and just started doing the leg wave thing. Yeah, swaggy. Like really swaggy movement. And then I like Sue. It's like a bit of a stagger right here in the formation, and as the choreography goes, they kind of travel at the same time to make like this V. Yes, ladies. Seriously, it's very swaggy. Like, imagine if the choreography were to hit every single syllable that he's rapping. I mean, of course, that would be super cool, but I feel like that would take the, what do you call it, the attention and focus away from his rapping. So I like that they balance it out with just, like, you know, simple but very swaggy and effective moves to go with this part. Oh, seriously, he's really hot. Yeah, again, this whole part goes back to just being very smooth, and of course, highlighting on specific musicality. It's all about stage presence, and stage presence, I mean, there are some people who are born with it, like, right away, and that's really freaking awesome. But me being an ex-dance instructor, whenever I taught beginners hip-hop, so I always had a lot of people who either never had dance experience, or it was like their first dance class in a long time or whatever, and they were all very scared. And that's just natural. Anybody, I mean, how can I say this? It's not very common for everyone out there to just be able to go out there and be like, oh yeah, I'll join this, you know, little bit of a dance, or I'll just dance in front of everyone. It's something that's very petrifying. It's very scary. So, just little things like that. Like, there's so much confidence and stage presence in it. The texture. God, I really like that holding out of the move, the boom shakalaka boom, dun, 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 and they like hold it out for the like. They're really playing around the musicality here with the choreography. Yes. Yes. That's very interesting how he goes from a closed hand to a binded wrist kind of thing there. Smooth. Yes. See, that part, it really makes me think back to Mayfly whenever he came through at the end with the big paintbrush. It's so effective. It's like, how can I say? Oh, G-Idol, My Bag, dance practice. When they went, I think it was the third time when they hit the chorus, and Soyeon is just standing there with her arms crossed and, you know, doing her part in the chorus where everyone's dancing. I had read on Twitter that a lot of people didn't like that part because they were like, she's being lazy. Why isn't she doing the dancing? She's just standing there. But it's like, it's not always about crazy dancing. Like, My Bag from G-Idol goes hard. It's like very swaggy-ish. So you have to be like within, just be very swaggy instead of being super extra, because when you already have that much swag, you don't have to do extra if you're already swagged up. And right here, he's already like a boss, so there doesn't have to be too much happening. So I like that we have this section here where he's just staying there and doing that because he can. Yes, boom, I like that. Boom, and then the two dancers on the side turn, and then one's closer to him did like their arms like this. Just something different that made that effective of the boom. Ooh, I keep saying the word boom, and that's the title of the song. Yes. Yes. Yes, his body wave. Gosh, the ladies are seriously so fire. I like that, the little bit of a level drop there, and they met up with him to do like that little, just the way their arms move is just very like, oh, I almost knocked over my play button thing, but it's just very, just almost weird angles, but it's very cool. It's not expected or a normal thing to do. Yes. Just feeling it. Again, like, you know, the highlighting of him by himself. The first time it was him staying there rapping his part. Right here, they're all frozen, and he like just does this little peekaboo kind of movement, and his face is full of stage presence. He's not just, you know, dead eyes. Like, he like has this little bit of a gosh, like, oh, okay, yeah, again, staying respectful. I like how they do that turn and the leg, the heel pop there. Ooh, okay, I like that. The way he did the boom, obviously he made the boom, and then they all collapsed, and all the guys collapsed, and all the ladies stayed on their knees. Like, I like that little bit of a difference instead of all of them. So it's like more like growing into him instead of all of them being flat down. And he brings them to life with his little lift. This, like, look at the dancers. That's like a damn side plank. You know, that shit is tough. I can barely hold for 30 seconds without wobbling. And then the... Yes! I love how the ladies get up and do like, oh, it just... There's something very just... Something's about to happen thing before the little dance break at the end. Yeah, no, I want to see that again. See his face? Look at that smile. Yeah, I like that, right after the boom shakalaka, the ladies like went down the level, like just to give again the level change. Ooh, so swaggy. I also love how big the movement is. Like everything that they're doing, it's like super. Okay, I'm not gonna knock the sword anymore, but it's like full extension just to give like a big, powerful kind of effect when they all do it together. Like how dare he wink? Yeah, okay. He just continues to keep remaining with the title of being a visual king. He's definitely a visual king, but besides his obvious good looks, I really like how gritty the song is. I feel like it goes with who Minhyuk is, or at least from my perspective. He's always just kind of been like the gritty, cool rapper. That's why he and Ilhoon from BTOB, whenever Ilhoon was still in BTOB, like that's why they're my favorites, because they just have like this really kind of cool, almost how can you say it? effortless. Yeah, I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's very effortless the way they rap and just their aura. Everything that he did, just from the little peek out, from the end, the wink, it's a very effortless, natural aura that just makes you so like engulfed in it. I was just in a trance most of the time, not just because of his good looks, but because of the stage presence, him amongst all the dancers. Again, this dance is not like the hardest thing, but from my perspective of what I got from Boom being a final boss thing, they didn't need to be extra to be extra. Alright guys, well thank you so much for checking out this video here with me on my YouTube, and thank y'all for being patient for this one. Boom has been on my list for from a couple of weeks back, so yeah, I thank you again for your patience. Hope y'all have a great day, and until the next video coming up, peace.